Hey, what's up, YouTube? Wanted to post a video here and give you an update of a couple projects I'm doing. I just finished up this one here. I'll get to that in a second. But I wanted to do an update on the Coyote Mountain Man bag here. So I've got everything sewn in. I got the gusset sewn in here. I've got the toggle panel cord. I've got everything sewn up here. The tooling, everything's pretty much done. And in the back here, this is all sewn in. And this really is like a oversized possibles pouch. So I kind of use that principle. That's why it kind of has this weird design. But I also did this kind of with a function in mind. I have this, so it could be attached on like a quick release here onto a belt or a bag or something. I left this spot here unsewn, so something could be slid in there like paracord or whatever, for either storage or something sturdier to put your belt through. I've got the D-rings here, so I will make a strap for it at some point. This is not fully done. Here's a look in, well, if I can do this one-handed, inside here. As you can see, this is genuine coyote hide. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know I tan this myself. So I'm fairly happy with the way this is coming out. This piece right here is going to be a dragon tooth that's carved out of a piece of bone I found. That's one thing I'll suggest to those people out there who, are into crafting and all that type of stuff. If you're out in the woods and you come across some old animal bones, pick them up. They're very handy, and it kind of adds a little bit more connection to your piece when you can find stuff like that and repurpose it and use it to make things. So that's going to go here, sewn in right here under the lace, and it will be the toggle button. Sorry, my wife is sending me a bunch of text messages. We're about to get a new lease on a truck or whatever. Sorry about that. So I am thinking about doing a little color on here, possibly like just in the eye to kind of make it pop, whatever. But this isn't going to be for anybody. My wife always asks me, "Oh, who's that? Who are you making this for?" And oftentimes I'm making things just to have examples of my work. So when people come to order, they could see what possibilities I have. I've mentioned before in other videos, most of my customers are from, people looking for knife sheaths, particularly for butterfly knives, also known as balisongs. For instance, what I'm carrying now is a pocket, deep pocket carry clip for my balisong. Actually, this may be sold. Someone actually asked about this, so this might be getting sold to somebody. We'll see. But that's where most of my customer stuff comes from. I have done a lot of things here and there. I guess the point I'm coming to is you should have showpieces. And this is going to be a showpiece for me. I'm never going to sell this because I have too much time and effort into everything. There's no way I could put a price tag on it. And it'll be there as an example for people to kind of look at, check out. If I ever have like a, walk-in studio or something. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with the way that's coming along. The coyote fur is cool looking. It's very durable. It's warm and all that, but it's very tough to work with, particularly when you're sewing it. Any of you out there, if you've had to sew any type of hide with thick fur on it, this is winter fur. You'll know what I'm talking about. So before I let you go, I have some paperwork I got to forward to my wife here. I just wanted to talk about crafting versus art. Okay. As a leather craftsman or leather artist, I consider myself more of a leather artist. basically because of the places that I go with the media. Um, yes, you can make things, very straightforward and simple sheaths like the one you just saw, or something like this. Very simple, straightforward, and that's more of a craft. But when you get into manipulating the leather to into something like this, you're getting into more of an art aspect. I think it's tough for people to kind of see sometimes that you're using, you're getting this hide, this simple material, and you are manipulating it in such a way that you can get the results of something like this. And the work that goes into this is the planning, the drawing, the transferring, the carving. And this was actually done without the swivel knife, so it was even tougher. I used, I don't even know how to pronounce it. I think it's called repose or repose, I'm not sure. And it's a type of technique where you manipulate the leather and you work from both sides. And so you get that 3D effect there where it's kind of popping out. So I guess the other point I'm trying to get across is that there is a difference. And the price that you can put on, something that you craft is very, it's an easy thing to do because you're using materials and then your time. But when it comes to doing like an art piece, it's a little bit more difficult to, go ahead and price that out, particularly when you're, coming up with your own design, your own techniques, and all that type of stuff. So I know like for this, for instance, people have been asking about how I get this effect with the dye, and I don't think I invented it, but I discovered how to do this on my own, kind of just being an artist and fooling around in the shop and coming up with new ways to use the materials that I have, and I'm actually very happy with the way that comes out. So that could kind of be like a signature look for the stuff that I do, which you can also see. I don't know if the camera's really picking it up on this, but that technique is also the base for the frog here. You can see it slightly there. Well, I know I'm kind of all over the place in this video, but I wanted to post something and give you an update on the Mountain Man bag. But I do have to get back to the lease thing with my wife, so I'll just sign off. And as always, embrace your creativity, and thanks for watching, guys. Peace.